back from the job, passing by the same avenue. It's about a 8-minute ride back from the place. Got a mountain rainbow view in the background. Got some mountains there, a little bit of fog going on in the back over there. And we're on our way to get back, man. Make a little bit of food when we get back. Get ready for the day. And make it count. The one thing that I've been mentioning a lot lately is trying to make the most of everything. And you waste so much time while you're driving, it's disgusting. It's outrageous. Honestly, if you ask me, I don't even like the idea of just driving, not doing anything. You know, if you're gonna drive, find a way to make the most of that time, whether you're thinking properly about things you gotta do, whether it's you're studying, whether it's whatever the case it is, man. Like, find ways to make the most of it. And doing these videos is literally the best thing that I could have done for myself at an earlier point in my life. And it wasn't only until recently that I started thinking about the idea of, oh, I might as well just go and talk and make a video and post it. Because YouTube is a longer term game, man. Like, it's a longer term field you're playing. And me realizing that so late in the game is what it is for what it is. And I've been thinking, like we gotta figure out a way to be more resourceful with the time that I've been giving and find a way to do more. What can I do more with? And this was the best thing that I could have thought of, or do it at the best time for me. It's like killing two birds with one stone. You go to work, you have a piece of content uploaded, you can upload that. No better way to go about it than that. I recently just got this small camera, tripod or whatever, this car attachment piece for my phone, and honestly, the quality is not the best, but it gets the job done. At the end of the day, all I need to do is get this content uploaded, get my thoughts across, and go about my day. Honestly, should have got for a better quality, because this one seems to shake just a tad. And I'm looking for something more sturdy, even when I make these abrupt turns, that the camera won't really so much shake. Now it's sturdy, it just shakes just a tad, and it could be stronger, you know? That's the goal that I'm kind of looking for. So I'm doing a little bit of online research, seeing which ones are a little bit more sturdier than the one that I just got, that won't like vibrate or shake so much. So gotta check the reviews out and see what I can find. Something that's really sturdy. You're passing by the next light on Avenue Q. You're passing by a couple of stores on the left-hand side of my view here, and we're gonna go make a stop before we get back home. One simple stop. Yeah. One simple stop, man. One simple stop. Yeah. So yeah, man, if your goal is weight loss, inevitably you're looking to get into the position where you can safely, comfortably get to your goal, man. Like, if there's one question you gotta reflect on, is like, what is one thing that I can do more of that's gonna get me to my goal? And a lot of us aren't walking. It's just what it is. A lot of us have sedentary jobs when we're in an environment where we just don't walk. Sit at a desk for 8 hours, and there really isn't much mobility going on there. So that itself is a really struggling thing. So being able to find ways to be creative, whether it's utilizing your lunch break to get more steps, or whether it's after your work that you hit the gym, log in some steps there. Find one thing that you can do to get to your goal. That's the exact same thing that I tell my clients. Like, you gotta find one thing that you can do and do more of. It doesn't need to be everything at once when you first start. It needs to be everything. Everything needs to be included. Everything needs to be done at a higher level when you first start. The one thing you want to focus on is, what is one thing that I can do, just the one thing, to get to my goal. And if you look at it from that angle, as it's just one thing, it could be walking, you could be looking at your calorie intake. I mean, just one thing, bro, one thing. And if you can understand what that one thing is, well, this light is nasty. If you can understand that one thing, then it's going to help you get to your goal in crazy time. You just have to understand what is one thing you can do to get to that goal. And that's it, man. That's it. Like weight loss is a very simple concept. It's very much misunderstood because a lot of us are out here trying to do the most when it shouldn't be that way. Man, your goal should be to get into a deficit, get into a restriction, and do so in a way where it's clockwork. However, it's going to be hard to lose the weight if you aren't locked in. You got to be locked in, man. It's impossible to not see any growth if you're fully locked in. You got to stay focused on dropping those 2 inches off of your waist, man. If you're looking to do it before summer, what's stopping you from doing it now? Taking the action necessary to get to your goal. Because if you don't, man, somebody else will, bruh. Somebody else is going to fight for their goals, and you're going to sit there trying to accomplish something, but you won't amount to it because you haven't decided to go all in. You've got to go all in on your goals, because if you don't, you'll never get to your destination point. There's literally intent and purpose behind every small thing that you do. If you can monitor everything you do on a regular basis, you're going to understand weight loss and why it works in the way that it does. And that's the most important thing you want to understand for yourself, man. Like, weight loss is a very complicated process, and it's frustrating for a lot of men because the wrong systems are in place to the point where they're doing different things. They're doing the wrong thing at the wrong time, or they're doing the right thing and not doing more of it on a reliable and consistent time frame. And that is where the struggle kicks in for weight loss. You want to understand that in order to create that deficit, you have to put yourself into a position where your body's continuously eating less than a day, or you're burning more in a day. That's it. There's no way around it. And that's really all weight loss is, man. And if you can manage that one thing in your life, find it easy to just show up in your life more often, more frequently. Show up for yourself, show up for your family, show up in your relationships. Like, it becomes easier to just show up for self. You gotta be able to show up for yourself first before being able to show up for others. I'm learning that, in building this brand, this business, it's not only about showing up for myself every day. It's about showing up for my clients. It's about showing up on social media, even when it's not convenient, even when I don't feel like it, because your clients are inevitably watching you, bro. Like, even whether or not you're on a fitness journey, your family, your spouse, your kids, if you have kids, they're watching you. And if you're not taking care of your body, or don't have enough integrity or respect to be in the best position mentally and physically every single day, 365 days a year, then what are you doing, man? Like, the whole idea of being the best version of yourself, as that's what it's known for in this time period, being the best version of yourself, it means setting a standard. You gotta have standards for yourself. I have standards for myself, that so much so in the sense that I'm not gonna throw away my goals because somebody tells me it's not the right time. Oh, you shouldn't do that, it requires money. Now, people are gonna tell you their own beliefs, justifications, excuses for why you shouldn't why you shouldn't pull the trigger in your life to go and do the thing you know you need to do. Whether it's dropping 20 pounds for the first time in your life, whether it's building a brand, whether it's going to school for nursing, whatever the case it is. Like, you gotta fight for your goals, man. You don't have enough integrity and standards in your life to stand up for what seems most reasonable to you, and never let up. The moment you decide to let up and not pull the trigger, you're settling for lesser outcomes. You're settling to not be the best version of you that you would have known if you decided to put in the work. Weight loss is no different. It's not different, man. And if you can just show up so much in your life to the point where it becomes impossible to not see any results, only then you're going to see the immediate and right change you want to see. Not only in the fitness journey, in every way of life. If you're looking to transform your physique, take it to the next level, and get to where you want to be, man, in every way of life. Go follow, go subscribe down to this page below for more videos weekly on how to achieve just that.